I'm Sarah with DIYStyle, and today I'm going to show you how to make an awesome camisole, like the one I'm wearing, out of your favorite t-shirt and a scarf. The supplies needed: one loose-fitting crewneck t-shirt, a water-soluble marker, a ruler, matching dual-duty XP thread, ballpoint or jersey needles, your favorite scarf, and the kit. First, deconstruct the t-shirt by cutting off both sleeves. To do this, cut along the armhole seam, cutting away each of the sleeves as well as the seams. Set the sleeves aside for now. Later they will be used to cut a binding for the armhole. To make the new neckline, draw a line across the front of the t-shirt. You want it to be from armhole to armhole and right below the ribbing of the neckline. Making sure that the t-shirt is lined very flat and even, cut through the front and back layers of the t-shirt along the line you just drew. To make the binding for each of the armholes, you're going to cut 2 strips from the sleeves. We've done one for you here. First, you're going to, from the corner of the bottom of the sleeve, draw a straight line straight up the sleeve. Now measure the width to be 1.5 inches. Make sure to cut the piece open at the bottom. Pin 1 strip to each of the armhole openings with the right sides together. Now that I've pinned it, I have a little bit of extra binding at the end. I'm just going to go ahead and cut that off. Now I'm going to stitch the strips to the armhole using a 1/4 seam allowance. On the machine, I have it set to a zigzag stitch. As you go along, gently stretch the fabric as you sew. This will give it some give so that your stitches won't pop out and break. Now repeat that on the other side. Now I've attached the binding the same on both sides. Now on both sides, you're going to fold the binding inside to each armhole and press them down and pin. To hold the facing strips in place, I'm going to use a stretch stitch with a 3.0 stitch length. I'm going to stitch a 1/2 inch from the folded edge of the armhole facing. Again, you want to gently stretch the knit as you sew. Now that I've finished this armhole, I'm going to repeat all those steps to do the other one. Now I'm going to trim the extra facing close to the stitching. You want to do this on both armholes. Now we've got our armholes done and we're ready for our neckline. To make the neckline casing, I'm going to fold my t-shirt inside out, and then I'm going to fold the front and the back top edges here down 1.25 inches. Once you have it measured, go ahead and press it down and then pin it. Now I'm going to stitch the front and back casings 1 inch from the fold. Be sure and reverse stitch at the beginning and the end because these are points of stress. Now don't forget, when you get to the end, back stitch. And repeat that on the other side. Now I'm to the part where I'm going to add my scarf through the casing. With one end of my scarf, I'm going to fold it so that there's a thickness that I can safety pin through so that it doesn't tear. Then, with the front of my t-shirt facing me, I'm going to slide the scarf through the front casing left to right. Now do the same thing with the back side casing. Both ends of the scarf will hang out through the left side. Once you've finished putting the scarf through the casing, you can remove the safety pin and then even up your scarf. Once you've pulled your scarf through, go ahead and adjust your gathers like I've done, and then try on your camisole so that you know how long to make the shoulder strap here. And then with the left side, you're going to tie it into a cute bow. It's that easy. Now you have a great camisole that you can wear out anywhere. For more great projects like this, check out DIYStyle.net.